What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday, October 15th, 8:12 p.m. No coil class today, just because packing up, getting all this shit together, but I still wanted to come live. I'm still going to build something. Packing up all my stuff. I come through all these RDAs. I was going to put it in something. I figured a 22 millimeter RDA would be fun. I pulled out one, but we may save that. Yeah, we'll save that because I don't have a container for that one yet. So I was going to use the Subohm 22 millimeter. It's a bottom-up airflow. But nah, it's got a box. We're going to keep that in the box. I have one sitting here that does not have a box. I can't find it. And it was a good vape. It's an interesting deck. This is the HANNYA. The HANNYA by Blitz Enterprises. What else does Blitz make? Blitz Enterprises also made... man, what else did Blitz Enterprises make? I can't quite put my finger on it. Blitz Enterprises made... I want to say Advkin is Blitz Enterprises. The KTX. The KTX is Blitz Enterprises, isn't it? Isn't the KTX Blitz Enterprises? Man, Blitz Enterprises has made a lot of RDAs. I can't really remember which ones, though. I can't remember which ones. We'll have to look it up. You know what? Yeah, so the Ghoul. Very good, Jerry. The Ghoul. Yes, Blitz Enterprises made the Ghoul. They also made, thank you, you just reminded me what else they made. They also made the, they made the Ghoul. They also made the Ramo to You one, not the KTX, the Gorge. The Gorge, right? Did they make the Gorge? I think they made the Gorge. Very good, though. The Hermetic and the Ghoul, very good. The Pharaoh, what was the Pharaoh? I don't think the Pharaoh. I may be wrong, though. I don't think the Pharaoh. I'm not sure, though. You may be right. They make cock mods for the FFD. Okay. I don't know what that means, Chevy Man. It sounds cool, though. Pharaoh was Digiflavor. Very good. Yes, the Pharaoh was Digiflavor. Very good. Adam. Adam's a good person. He's a good student. He does a good job. He's also slapping the bass, man. Slapping the bass. Slapping the bass. Slapping the bass. I'm slapping the bass. So yes, this is Blitz Enterprises v. HANNYA. HANNYA. And this is hold on, just get my pop out chat. I do not need everything. I only need some. Please only give me some. Oh, you can't even see. Okay. Blitz Enterprises, HANNYA. And it does have a hardly protruding 510, but it's a protruding 510 nonetheless. I think this was like 45 bucks or something when you bought it. Maybe like 35. It's got a little picture of HANNYA there. Cute bitch she is. I think that's the devil. And it's got, this airflow is so hard to do, but it's 7 holes on each side. It's only got dual airflow. And this airflow is always really tight. I'm not spinning it at all. And this O-ring was always very tight. All right. And I already have a coil in here. This was from Coil Class, but I'll take that out just for this video and this video alone. But it is a postless. This is like one of the first postless decks. One of the very first postless decks. One of the very first. Hold on, let's pretend you didn't see it yet. Hold on. This was one of the very first postless decks. It's got them Japanese letters. I nailed that shit. Did you see that? Nailed it. It's got to be fast. And then the screws are there. That's the post screws. And then it also has a honeycomb, which I hate. But I don't know if there's really anything you could do about that, because I don't even think it came with anything to use besides this, unless this is an 810. That would be cool, huh? It's not, though. It is not an 810. It's its own drip tip. It's just its own drip tip. So you kind of just, but the drip tip was comfortable. I like these kinds of drip tips. You know, Addie Tooney sent me one like that. That was purple. And I do really enjoy these drip tip shapes, but I don't enjoy the honeycomb. But I remember that I loved this RDA, how it vaped. I had a lot of fun. The only problem was the Allen key screws love to strip. And they're probably still stripped. I'll just deal with it, though. I'll figure it out. I think I'll be able to get her done. I know it's a very small Allen key here. It's smaller than that. That's a small one. That's a small one. I think I got another one. I think I got another. See, I have these, and I'm going to show you a couple things that I don't really show often, just because it's going to be a weird video tonight, not like normal on Tuesdays. I think this is a little smaller. I'm not sure. So, yep, this is it. Usually the Allen keys that they give you with RDAs are cheap Allen keys. So that's something you got to watch for. So I'm going to see if all these Allen keys feel like they're going to work here. That one's working. The first one I did is working. Let's go to this top one and see if that's working. This one, oh, this one's a little stripped. Uh-oh. Oh, it's working. Okay. I don't see what you're bitching at. It's working. Yeah, they're working. They're just a little old. I love this RDA, man. Actually, one of my most liked posts on Instagram was with this RDA. I don't know why. It was like a simple build. But, you know, the post holes are fairly big. They're fairly big post holes, but you ain't fitting something like this in there. But what I do like about this RDA is you could do a stovetop if you want it. But like, let's say you had a coil like this big boy here. He ain't fitting in there like at all. Like he's just not fitting. So this is the weird thing about this deck is this deck right? This deck, look at my deck. Positives are here. This is the positive block. And then these are negative. So you kind of have to put like smaller coils in there. And you can't really even do like, you could put a single, I've vaped this with single coil. And this is just black because that's what this kind of insulator does when it gets old. Actually, it feels ceramic. I think this is ceramic. Anyway, you see, these are positive, which makes it a little awkward. What would have been awesome is if it was like bigger, right? If these two were further apart, you would be able to get bigger coils in there. But it definitely could use a little more cleaning, probably. Maybe I'll do that at some point before I install in here. But yeah, that's where the screws are. Right there. Yeah, it could probably use a little toothbrushing. But it's a neat RDA. I like the shape of it somewhat. All right. So we'll put that aside for now. Now, what I'm vaping right now, I have to edit a video of my first impressions of this. I was going to do a review of this tonight, but I'd like to get my first impressions out first. So I am vaping the Widowmaker RDA. I got that heat treated. I ordered another one for Patreon giveaway because I liked it so much. All right, heat treated on the Saint mod. I'll beat up Saint mod. This is like my work banger. All right, and I got, what do I got in here? Oh, I got some stainless steel aliens. They're cruddy. Oh yes, they're cruddy. I'm vaping some pretty sweet juice right now, and I just changed the cotton like 2 days ago. The heat treated does look good. I like this combo. I think it looks good. I think it looks very good. Your birthday's on Thursday? My birthday's on Saturday. And then you got Skull Cake by Sick E-Liquid. So what we're going to do is we're going to build some 0.08 n80 aliens, and we are going to, I like doing this. You can only do that when you have a beard. It looks so fucking cool. Dude, I was walking down the street when I was doing that the other day, and I was doing it, and dude, like 50 people stopped. They were like, dude, you're so fucking cool. I was like, tell me something I don't know. I got like 7,000 followers on YouTube. Are you fucking kidding me? Tell me something I don't fucking know. So get the fuck out of here. Well, happy birthday, Chris Mike. Hope everything works out. Okay, so I'm going to be using 26 and 36 n80. I may even try to no stretch it. I'm going to try to no stretch it. I'm going to try to no stretch it. I don't like mo stretching, I don't like mo stretching, no 36 gauge, but I'm a mo stretch it. I'm a no stretch it. What else am I vaping? I'm also vaping, of course, I'm vaping this. I've been alternating between this, the Orion, and the Drag. And the Drag's all right. Listen, the Orion's way better. But if you want a good pod system, you could get this for like $10 over at Element Vape. Listen, I have no affiliation with Element Vape at all, but I'm going to tell you that there's an 85% off sale over there right now, and there's a lot of good stuff. I got the Wick RDA for $10. You could get this for $10. You could get the Rebirth for $10. Probably best RDA of the year, but almost one of the best RDAs of the year. Like top 3, definitely, maybe the best. The Widowmaker is $20. I don't even think that's a sale though. It's just $20. There's mods over there for like $30. Dude. You gotta click it in. Why is this not working? Oh no. Why is that not working? Alright, it's a piece of shit. Sorry. Nah, this is the first time it's ever not worked. Uh-oh. I charged it last night. And I think I used it this morning. It seems wet. You tell me, is there something going on there? Looks okay. I did leave it on the charger all night. I hate that, man. Sometimes you shouldn't leave them on the charger all night. There you go. You got to get to Austin. Set that shit up, Jesse. Set it up. Set it up. Do it. When do you have to get there? Okay. Let us know when you, well, set it up. Okay, so I use a power drill, right? For the 29th. And you'll have to get a hotel, yeah. 29th. You got, yeah, set that shit up. You could, yeah, do it. Do that. You can get, I got a power drill, right? This is what I use for my decors, just to hurry up. You know, decors are simple. You want to get them done quick, all that stuff. People ask me all the time. I get this question so many times, is how is it standing up? Because corded drills don't stand up, right? This stands up, and this is equal to, well, I don't put a drill bit in there because that's stupid. But this is equal to my swivel. It's the same level as my swivel, right? Boom, right there. Swivel all up in you. So, people ask, how do you do this? Now, you can just have a swivel set up on the table, like just low on the table, and have your drill sit on the table like that. You could do that. I even have 2 swivels where I could do that if I wanted to. But then it doesn't sit down properly, right? You're going to have to hold it all the time. So I like something to hold my drill. Plus my drill has this button, right? Hold your ears. Let me mute it. The drill keeps spinning when I hit this button. When I push this button in and push this button in, it holds the trigger down. This keeps spinning. So I could do a hands-free Clapton, right? Hands-free Clapton. So how do I get this to this level? And how do I have it just stand there and not hold it? Because even if you could Clapton with no hands, I mean, you could clamp it to your table, but you can't just let go, right? You can't just let go. So what you do is you go and you buy a vise. You don't have to get a big vise like this. You just need a vise. This vise is pretty tall, so it's pretty awesome. But this is a big vise. You do not need this exact vise. You don't need this exact vise. This is what I use. They do have them little blue vices that they sell at Home Depot, and lots of braiders use them, but this is my vise. All right. My vise looks like this. Now, it didn't come with a piece of wood. It's just a regular, like, carpenter vise. It's just a big vise. It weighs like 30 pounds, 300 pounds or something like that, like 300 pounds, something like that. And, you know, it's just a regular ass vise. And I bolted it to this piece of wood. And that piece of wood makes it, when I put the drill into the vise, then that makes it level with my swivel. So to keep the sound down, because this sound could be pretty loud. To keep the sound down, I take like a vape tail and I open up my vise. I open the vise with the little bar thing. The piece of wood weighs 13 tons, yeah. I'm fucking strong, guys. You guys probably don't know this. But now you do. Some of you know it because you've been watching a while. You know how strong I am. I think I pulled my neck. But anyway, I take this drill upside down. Whenever I say upside down, it reminds me of the movie, the baseball movie, Major League, when he's doing the deodorant commercial. He's like, speed stick. And they're like, the guy behind the scenes is like, it's upside down. It's upside down. Speed stick. Upside down. Fucking Charlie Sheen. Fucking Charlie Sheen, fucking Tiger's Blood motherfucker. Dude. Let me tell you something about Charlie Sheen. I know Charlie Sheen, dude. Me and him used to fucking hang. Seriously, some guy at work told me, right? He told me and my buddy that he used to hang with Charlie Sheen, and that he wrote the Disturbed song. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. He said he wrote that. He said he wrote that song, and he used to hang with Charlie Sheen. I used to, what was the name I used to call him? Lion sack of shit. That's what I used to call him. I used to be like, yo, lion sack of shit. When's the electric going to be done? Now we called him Chicago because he was from Chicago, and he used to tell us some shit like that shit wouldn't fly in Chicago. Like, you're in fucking Philadelphia, dude. What the fuck is the difference? So strong. Fucking bullshitting ass motherfucker. Alright. So, there's them boxes again. Boom. Let me say hi to people. I got this is a cotter pin. I like to put it in my drill, so whatever wire I put on here is centered. He said he was a vampire. The one job that we work at, like 3 people told me that it was haunted, and they kept coming up to me and asking me. This is how the one conversation went. Dead fucking serious. This happened last fucking week, right? I'm standing outside, and 2 landscapers come up to the job that we're finishing up. And this job, we've been on there for a year. I have opened this job at 6:30 a.m. by myself every day. When you're starting off a job, right? When you're starting off a job, and there's no electric, there's no anything. Ooh, there's no more boxes. I could see everything. How did this happen? How did this happen? What's the deal with emoji boxes? I don't know. Is it a laugh face? Is it a box? I don't know. What's the deal? I wrote all the Sinatra songs besides My Way. So yeah. You could use a bobby pin. I use a bobby pin, absolutely. So I'm standing there, I'm vaping, right? And the landscaper comes up to me. He's like, man, those shits will kill you. I was like, no, they won't. He's like, why is it saying on the news? I was like, that's what they want you to know. I was like, let me tell you something. Fucking smoking will fucking kill you. He's like, tell me about it. I was like, and they'll fucking take your teeth too. And I showed him my teeth. I said, see? It took my fucking teeth. I was like, I got beautiful teeth besides the 2 teeth that used to touch the cigarettes all the time. He's like, oh, you want to see something? He took out all of his teeth. He took them both out. He's like, see this? I was a smoker too. I was like, see? I was like, dude, it's bad for you. I was like, this ain't no worse. He's like, hey, I hear you. You know this place is haunted? I was like, what? Dude, don't even start. He's like, I'm not kidding. I could convince him that vaping was fine. Couldn't convince him of that fucking ghost, though. Couldn't fucking convince him. I was like, dude, I open this up every morning by my fucking self in the dark. I have to go down to the creepy-ass basement. Got to go to the creepy-ass basement. I got to go to the power thing, flip on the power thing so the lights go on. I've been doing this. Sometimes I won't even go to the power thing. I'll sit down in that dark basement, look at my phone, eat my breakfast. And I've never seen a ghost, man. I've been here for a year. He's like, I'm telling you, man. It fucking tripped me the one day. And then he started fucking with me. He started saying, yeah, you try to steal my wallet. I was like, oh, Jesus, guy. All right. Now you're fucking with me. He's like, I'm serious. That was like the 3rd guy that told me that the place was haunted. That's probably definitely what's going to happen is we're going to have to do some kind of MSA thing. That's probably definitely what's going to happen in the United States. Is they're going to have to use it for some MSA thing. Absolutely, positively. That's what's going to happen. Oh, there you go. We could talk about that. So I watch, does anybody watch Your Mom's House? Your Mom's House is a podcast with two comedians. They're husband and wife. And Your Mom's House is Tom Segura and his wife. So it's a very funny show. I like Your Mom's House quite a bit. You watch it, Carson Orson? So Tom Segura is a comedian, and his wife's name is like Kathleen or something. And I guess last night they put up a video. It said vape. It said vape man goes crazy or something, or mad vapor or something like that. So I watch most of them anyway. So I watched that one, and the basis of it was, let me actually show you the video. The basis of it is that, let me just find it. Some guy was either putting up or taking down a vape sign near a school. And some other guy was telling him, like, what are you, a fucking idiot? This is a school. Do you know what vaping does to people? Don't you watch the news? Or are you an idiot or something? And he flips out on the guy. It's a bad idea to put a vape sign near a school. But the thing is like, you come to find out as they're talking that the vape company that the sign is for, it's on like the school fence. The vape company, it says like, what is it? What company is it? It says like, hold on, I almost have it here. Hold on. There. Angry Vape Dad is the name of the video. All right, hold on. I'll even give you a link too. This is the copy link address. Here's the link in chat. All right, that's the link to the video. It's this one, and this one. And do you guys see my mouse when I do this? When I do this with my mouse, do you see it? Do you guys see that I'm circling? Element Vapes in the US isn't bad at all. You don't see my mouse? Okay. So it's 2 videos above the Jay Hayes one. Angry Vape Dad. I have the link in the whatchamacallit. So what happens here is, I don't want to play the whole video because it's a very funny video, first of all. Okay. I want to see what the sun. Effervescence Vape. Effervescence Vape. Okay. So it's Effervescence Vape, right? And what the guy says in the video that's putting up the sign, he says the vape company, you did see it. Maybe I move it too fast. Dude, I'm a fast mouse mover. Let me tell you something. So what the guy says in the video, right, is that Effervescence gave the school money, so they put up the advertisement on the school. What? That's a terrible idea, first of all. I don't even know where to start with that, but that's a terrible idea. That just makes vaping look bad, first of all. But wouldn't you give money to the school because, you know, they probably gave money to the school for the vape industry to look good to schools, right? and then you put up advertisement on the school. You got to watch the video. It hardly talks about the situation. It just makes fun of the guy yelling because the guy yelling just sounds like a fucking idiot. But
you're on board with it. Yeah, so far it seems like a guy who of the vape company. But see, he's got a zip tie in his hand. So that's why I think, yeah, he was doing the sign. But he is to a 10. Oh, yeah. I mean, that is not how you go.
But they make fun of the guy that is more making fun of the guy that's making a big fuss about the sign. It's a pretty interesting thing. I was like, yeah, it gives them more ammo to talk bad about vaping. It just doesn't seem like a good idea. And that company seems like it's a gas station company. So fuck that company, first of all. I think I've heard of them. But I thought that was interesting as all hell, that the school puts up a banner because that company gave the school money. So I don't know. I'd have to look up what that company exactly is. But I seen that this morning. I was like, oh, that's fucking interesting. I would not think that was why they were putting up a sign. But it was the people that worked at the school that were putting up the sign. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, I don't know. Yeah, just to make it look worse, right? That's what it almost seems like. Like I like that's one thing I'm thinking is like, do you think there's burner vape companies out there, like burner companies? Like, you know how people have some like, they have like troll accounts and stuff. Like, do you think that there's like burner vape industries? Like, you know, let's make this vape industry make people sick with our vape, so vaping looks bad. Let's have this vape company put up signs on schools that make vaping look bad. You know, like, do you think that? I don't know. It's a little conspiracy theory, but why not? That's like the first thing I think. Right? That's like the first thing you think is like, why would they do that? Like, if I had a vape industry, the last place I'm putting it is on a school, right? Isn't that the last place you would put it? Maybe like, I'd probably print up vape tails to give to newborn babies before I put it on a school, right? Wouldn't you print up vape tails to give to newborn babies to swaddle them in before you put them on a school? Right? Wouldn't you put it on even ashtrays maybe, before you put it on a school? Just weird. Swallow your baby in my effervescent vape towel. Swaddle your baby in my effervescent vape towel. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to make a clap then. 36-26. So usually for dual coil, I make 14 inches. I'm going to make a little more because I'm going to be doing the no stretch, and who knows how that's going to go. I'm probably going to mess something up. No stretch alien is not my forte. I got 14 here. I'm going to go like to 21, so I got 3 coils worth. Effervescence fucking vape tail. Swaddle your baby in my effervescence vape tail. Let me say what's up to everybody. I haven't done that in a little bit, right? Swaddle your baby in my effervescence vape tail. These guys watch some fucked up shit. There's like 10 people here. It says 33. What's up, Adam Pilar's check? Addie J, Cheech, Chris Mick, Crazy Face McGee, Jerry Law, Kim Dixon, Lime Dog Chris, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Philip Wheeler, Big G. I seen, yeah, I don't know why it's not giving me everybody's name, but what's up, everybody? If I missed you, sorry, just weren't on the list. If you're watching and not chatting, what's going on? Anybody new? What's up? Friction, what's up? What is up? What is up, everybody? Okay, I think I got 21 now. Almost. We'll go a little more. All right. I reversed it and held it so that it loosened. I'm going to put my 36 away. All right. Oh, Merlin's playing video games. Playing the video games. Playing the video games. Okay. Oh, this battery needs to be charged. This is how you wrap your baby. This is how you wrap your baby in a little vape towel. Swaddle your baby in my effervescence vape towel. Okay. I got my D core. I got 21 inches of 3626 D core. And now I'm going to get out 26 nichrome. I just need about 10 inches 3 times. 3 times 10 inches. It's 1, 2, 3. All right, I got my 3 wires. I'm just going to get them in my fingers like so. I'm going to bend them over the swivel as I do. All right. Bend them 3 separate ways. All right. I definitely want these prepped correctly because I'm doing no stretch. I'm going to try no stretch at first anyway. I'm usually hit or miss with this because I just don't do it very often. It's just another feeling to learn that I just never really felt the need for. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I will have to learn it more. I don't know. I guess it depends how I set my next station up like. So I'm just going to do this for now just to get that 3 set up all the way across. I'm going to get started. Yeah, wire. Well, I'm using 26 gauge tonight too. It's a pretty big wire, but you take the beginning part and you stretch it a bit, just a little bit. Like I stretched about, I don't know, 2 inches of it out to the proper size. And now put my drill in reverse. And it's kind of all about the tension of your fingers, right? We'll see how good I do. I'm going to leave it like this just so you can see. So I'll show you what's going on right here. You see that's where the D-core starts again. So I guess it's about, I guess it's what you feel comfortable with, really. I don't think there's any right or wrong way of doing it, but that's where the stretch stops and the D-core starts there. All right. So no stretch 3-core alien. Doing good. I was doing good. I was feeling it. I think I could be holding a little further away. So I'm going to go back to where it was still 3 instead of a triangle. I'm going to cut this off because I don't want that there. I'm going to start back here again. Maybe I should just keep this on. Maybe that was my bad. Okay. I'm going to stretch it out a little more than I had it. So I'm holding a little further away. Ooh. definitely thinking. I'm definitely thinking too much. Definitely thinking too much. See, I almost have enough. I'm going to keep trying. I almost have enough to just get my 2 coils still with the decor I have. I feel like I can get this, though. I know 38's easier. For no stretch, for me anyway. I only need 2 4 reps, which is a good thing. I'm thinking about my left hand too much. It's hard to say whether I'm good or not if I have enough. Hard to say. I mean, I definitely have enough for 2 coils. But, at what cost? At what fucking cost? We'll see. So my goal is to get 2 coils, 4 wrap, 3 millimeter, which I may or may not got. I'm not really sure yet. I do have some decor still. It's just like anything else, though. You need to learn. You need to learn. It's not something that you could pick up right away if you already know the different way to alien. It's a different feeling in your fingers. Watch this. I fucked up a lot of aliens in my day, and I've learned some tricks. Ray Maruso, what's up? Yeah, that might not do it for me. Okay, whatever. Let's see what I got. I need a 3 millimeter. The Rebirth's awesome. $10 is a definite pickup in my opinion. Absolutely. So I do have a long bit of alien that I didn't mess up. So I'm going to see if I got my 2 4 reps in this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have my 2 4 reps regardless without doing that actually. 1, 2, 3. Oh, should I have 2 5 reps if I want, but I want 2 4 reps. That was the name of the video. All right. So there's a mistake there I could cut off. All right, I got enough alien, so I guess the nose stretch is good enough for tonight. Wasn't perfect. I think I made a mistake 2 times, but the bottom one could be wrapped a little tighter. Nah, no explanation needed. What's up, Pat? I still got my long leads, too. Nah, but there's mistakes at the end of that one. This one's a long coil. That one's a long one. Okay. So, I'm going to cut my leads the way I do. I'm going to cut them on the edge of my coil master. I'm going to leave a little extra on because I haven't installed in the HANNYA in a long, long time. Very long time, probably. No, actually, I did it in coil class, didn't I? I'm a fucking liar. Sorry. Sorry for being a fucking liar. Okay. It's trash. All right. Let's install. Man, I wanted this. No, the HANNYA. I showed it in the beginning. The HANNYA. Which is actually interesting because the HANNYA was the first company with the postless Pi, right? The House of Zombie is actually HANNYA. They came out with the Pi. But the HANNYA, HANNYA, from Blitz Enterprises, is also a postless deck. I showed in the beginning. Oh, it does have a single coil option too. I'm sorry. It does have a single coil. It's just this thing's such a bitch to take off that I never do it. This does come off, but it's a bitch, so. All right, so I already opened the screws to the deck. Once again, positive, positive, negative, negative. The positive has a thing around it, insulator. So one of my leads has to go in there, and one has to go in there, just like that. Now that's too tall. It's not too tall by much, but it's too tall. Now I do remember with this to make sure that the screws are all the way open. And you got to make sure the leads are cut to the same size, basically. All right. Now, get my Allen key on. Oh, I don't think I could do the Allen key on the stand. What I'll do is, so you do want to push the lead down as you tighten, and you'll kind of feel the screw push the lead against whatever it pushes it against in there. And you'll feel if it's tightening to it. If not, after I tighten one coil down, see, this is such a bitch to get out without reversing the Allen key. That was the big problem with it, is because when you reverse it, you loosen the coil. But now I'm going to pull up on it, make sure it's not touching the deck. That one's in. Push this one down a bit. Tighten. Because when you tighten an Allen key, right? Allen keys are inside here. What's up, Kip? When you tighten it up, you know, sometimes the Allen key gets stuck and you got to reverse back, but sometimes that loosens up the screw. So you got to make sure that you don't do that. Raise my coils. This is going to be a hot build. Maybe not the best idea for this deck, but it's a 22 millimeter deck. I'll just open the airflow up. Make sure that them coils ain't touching the deck. Make sure they're raised quite enough. Now, I do not like pulsing on a mech mod. Do not do that. But the only problem is I got to get a mod that I can pulse it on. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? With a screen. Oh, shit. Yep. Yep. I think I put it all away. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? Aha. So I'm going to pulse it on this. This is a nice mod. It's just beat up, and I don't use it as often. But this is the Vape V200 mod. I'm just going to use it to pulse. Put it right back. Don't worry. I will put it right back, I promise. I promise. I promise I'll put it right back. We're gonna build a wall. I promise I'll put it right back. Can I borrow this V200? I promise I'll put it right back. I'm not doing coils right now, Pat, because I may make a couple, whatchamacallits, but I'm moving right now, so I can't really do anything right now. I was going to make a couple of coils, not custom, just a couple coils, and say, hey, I got some aliens, got some fused Claptons. If you want them, buy them. If not, that's all I got, because I'm in the middle of a move right now. So, see, everything's packing up. Everything's packing up. I'm not doing coil class today because of it, so... Sorry, but I'm sure there's somebody in chat that could. So let me turn the wattage down on this. It's got this little knobby thing. Addy Tooney is in the house. See, it's saying 0.07 right now. I'm going to put this down to about 35 watts. And we're going to just pulse. So I'm going to push this is the button here. I'm going to push the button and let it go. Push it and let it go. And this is nichrome. I can already see some firing going on. Maybe I should move these away from each other a little bit more. That seems like, whoa, how did it get up to 96 again? No wonder. Oh, I know why. Whoa, how did that happen? $30 watts. Wow, how did I do that? Oh. Oh, the batteries are turning off. And it's coming back on at 100 every time. Nice. Nice. No wonder. I was like, wow, these are lighting up quick. These might be the fastest coils I've ever built. All right, it's at 28 watts. I think the battery door's messed up. That's probably why I stopped using it. Chessie, as soon as you get it set up, send me a link to it. And I will I'll let it be known. All right, so the one coil is lighting up just fine. The other one is being a little stubborn. I'm going to tighten him up. Maybe it's because I'll be wiggling too much. I don't know. Oh, man, every time I try to take it out of there. Where am I at now? 100 watts now. Ooh. Gotta like that nichrome 80 because you could burn it as many times as you want. You don't really have to worry about it. But yeah, this door's fucked. See, I think Drew was talking about this on the show. This door is just terrible. Well, after a while it is. It used to be great, but now it's shit. I think I'm good anyway. Okay. What's Wickama? Well, let me check to see if it's good. It's looking good. Oh, wait, just trust me. It's looking fine. It's looking good. Firebolt cotton. I've been liking this cotton. Been liking it quite a bit. It's got like these with the little things, right? But it also comes with some regular ass cotton without that on there. And I use that when I have time. I grab out a bit. Boom. That's a 26D core, right? 26D core. Faux show. It's like a perfect 26D core. Maybe you want to use 25, would be a little bit better, but 26 should be perfect. 3 pieces of 0.3 is equal to a 28. So if you have that, you have 4 pieces of 28, which is just like a 4-core 28, which is a 26 gauge D core. 26 gauge D core for that. 28, 28. 2 more 28s because of the ribbon. 26. I would use 25 probably, but 26 will do it. 26 is like perfect. Just don't overstretch it. You basically, like, what I do is I just imagine the ribbon as a round wire. You imagine 3 pieces of ribbon as a round wire. It's always easier to do it like that. Like you just say 3 pieces of 0.3 is equal to a 28. So every 3 pieces I put in, I pretend it's a 28. It starts getting tricky. That's a lot of cotton for this deck. This deck does not need a lot of cotton because it's such a short deck. The coils are right there in the dish. It's easier to do 6-ply or 9-ply, right? Because 9-ply would just be a 24. But when you start doing like 8-ply, that's when you have to start incorporating that 25, that 24. You have to start incorporating your stretches being different and stuff like that. You have to start doing weird shit. But 6-ply with 28 gauge frame, 6-ply 0.3 is like a perfect math. Perfect math for that. Okay. And I got some Consequence from Adore E-Liquid. I'm just not sure if this cotton's good right here like this. It seems like a lot of cotton. Whatever, man. Let's go crazy. I don't have any regrets. No regrets here. No regrets here. Zoom it in and zoom it out. Ooh, that's a pretty good zoom right there. Get this little coil header here. All right. Whew, that smells good. That's not bad at all. It's like perfect cotton. I'm a good cutter. I'm a good cotton cutter. I've been thinking about that. I'm a good cotton cutter, man. Call me Cutter. All right, this O-ring definitely needs some oiling because this thing is rough. This thing is rough. You know what? Before I even do that, I'm gonna have to open up this airflow for sure. See, just the freaking drip tip comes off. Come on! Get out of there! Get out of there! Apparently not strong enough. Get out! There you go. Damn, girl. Damn, girl, you thick. See, it's got 3 airflow slots. Unsubscribed. I've always had a problem with this O-ring. That's one thing I do remember about this RDA, is that it's always been an issue. But I am going to open the airflow up like all the way. It's still not turning. It's damn near all the way. Okay? Leave me alone. Wow. Holy shit. This one O-ring, man. That is definitely where they failed with this RDA, is the fucking O-rings. It's a shame. I love this RDA, though. I did really enjoy this RDA when I was using it. All right. Got all the air slots open. The HANNYA from Blitz. Super old RDA. Not super old. I would say about 3 years. 3 years old, this RDA. That's way too much airflow. Wow, that's a lot of airflow for a 22, actually. That's a whole bunch of airflow. A whole bunch. The flavor was still good. Cloudy's all good out. But that is all. Oh, that's more my style. I think I like it half. Now, what happens with these is you have to line up the airflow again, but I'm going to do half. Exactly half. So 3.5 holes. It's a nice little throat hit there. I think I'm going to open it up a little more. I'm going to do like 4 holes. There you go. 4 holes open. Whatever happens on that side happens on that side. So 4 on each side. It's got that honeycomb. Woo. You know, I feel like I liked this more before. This 22 isn't giving off like better flavor than 24. Actually, most of my 24s give off better flavor than this. I was expecting this flavor to be out of sane, man. I thought it was going to be out of sane. Wow, the throat hit is ridiculous right now. Wow. Why is that? Maybe the heat? I haven't been vaping like 0.8s anymore. It's not the juice because I'm just vaping this juice. Man. And it's actually like the juice is like a 2 milligram. It's good. There's 24s I have now that are way better. But I see why I like the Goon so much. Because that was like one of my favorites, and then the Goon came out. What's up, Straight Trippin'? Woo! Oh, I got a nicotine booze. It certainly is cloudy. It's good. I mean, let's see if I can get this bitch working. I don't know why this isn't working. It might be because my batteries, actually. My batteries are a little dented from the TS. A little dented. New load. 0.08. 80 watts. 0.08 build. At 80. That needs more. So the thing is with this also, such a different flavor of a consequence right now because of this thing. That honeycomb messes with the flavor. I think it messes with a lot of things. The TS can bend batteries if you're fucking strong. You gotta be strong, but yeah. You start cranking down on them. When it's new, no, but when it's old, yeah, I started cranking down on them batteries for whatever reason. Okay. Flavor's not that great. It could be a lot of things, though, man. Nichrome. I usually vape stainless steel. It could be a lot of things. I think it's a combination of everything. I think the flavors mute it for me on it because it's an old RDA. Probably just doesn't. It's got a lot of room in it. I think the Nichrome 80 because I'm used to vaping stainless steel. Guys, that's all I got. I'm going to get back to work. I got to edit this video up. Get that out sometime this week. Patreon. Follow me on Instagram, n.divine83. You can follow me here, n.divine83 on the YouTubes. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. I have a Patreon if you want to support the channel. I got giveaways over on Patreon. I'm actually going to add the $2 ones as a giveaway too, even if it's just coils or whatever. Mail will be out Saturday, and I'm expecting mail coming in to do another giveaway. There's a GoFundMe link to help out Chessie get to Austin to get to the medical. Oh, wait. Yep, there it is. Everybody, have a good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support, any new subscribers, and especially subscribers that have been here for a while. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was at least a little bit entertaining. I'll probably have to label this video something else. Yeah, we could do all the way, but like high on the HANNYA. The HANNYA RDA. All right. Everybody, have a nice week. It's still only Tuesday, but tomorrow you're halfway done the work week. Everybody, I am out of here. Thank you very much. I will see you live Saturday morning. We're going to do Saturday morning still live, okay? But Patreon, I'll see you before then. Patrons, I'll see you before then. Peace out.